Right now, he's with us, by the way, Ifeatu Melifonwu. Thank you for coming on, sir. Really appreciate it. This is going to be a big weekend for you.
Yeah, no, it's definitely gonna be a big weekend, and just to you guys and like all the fans and stuff watching. It's people call me Iffy. That's my nickname,
Okay.
or you can call me my real name is Ifeatu Melifonwu.
Okay. I'm going to go with Iffy because I don't want to make the mistake of butchering the name. And I take pride in getting everybody's name right, even if it takes me a while. So I'm going to go with Iffy for now. And then I'm going to make sure that I master the pronunciation of your name so that I get it completely correct in all future times that we speak. And hopefully we'll have an opportunity to speak more often because I'm hoping that the Jets will reach out and grab you. Before we get to George, because George wanted to ask you about how you might fit in with the Colts, and I wanted to talk to you about specific schemes that you think you might fit in best and where you would be the most comfortable. I know that there's been some interest from the Jets. What do you think about the possibility of staying on the East Coast? Because I know that you're from the East Coast, and I know that you went to school at Syracuse. So, all things equal, would you like to stay on the East Coast?
Yeah, I mean, staying on the East Coast would definitely be cool. A lot of fan base over here. Family on this East Coast, so it would just be easier to come to games. But honestly, I have no problem with the West Coast or any or just Midwest or anything. So I'll just be blessed anywhere I go.
George, I know that the Colts fans would be happy to have Iffy because, as you said, I believe they think he'd be a perfect fit for Chris Ballard, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Just almost created by Chris Ballard in a lab is what a lot of people have said. I'm wondering how much have you relied on your brother during this process? How much feedback, how much information have you gotten from what he went through?
Yeah, I mean, I basically just got try to enjoy this whole process, even though it's stressful. And once I get in the league, don't take anything for granted.
Have you had much contact with the Colts?
Yeah, I've had some contact with the Colts, and I talked to them. I had some contact with them at the Senior Bowl.
I wonder. A lot of people talk about in the draft process, it's not the team that talks to you the most. Sometimes the team that takes you, you don't hear from them until that phone call on draft day. How do
Mm.
you handle that, knowing that you literally there's 32 teams and any one of them could be the one that's buzzing your phone?
Yeah, you try to just I just try to just go into it with an open mind and I'm not set on like, oh, I talk to this team the most, they're gonna pick me, and so I kind of just wait, just sit back and wait and enjoy it, and then whenever that phone rings, I'll be happy whoever it is.
If you let me ask you a question about where you see yourself in terms of fit. Do you see
Mhm.
yourself more as a zone corner or a man corner in the NFL?
Um, I really feel like I can fit anywhere. I had two different defensive coordinators, so I played a lot of different things. So I really feel like I'm all around and I can really fit anywhere. But I'm comfortable playing zone. I'm comfortable playing man. It doesn't matter to me.
A lot of people have said that you are a little bit raw, and that's not a bad thing. It just means in a lot of ways that you haven't hit your full potential yet, which is actually a good thing because it means the best is yet to come. Do you feel that way? Do you feel like your very best football is ahead of you?
Yeah, definitely. Just looking at my progression at Syracuse and how I improved each year, I definitely don't think I've reached my ceiling. And I definitely think my best is yet to come. My best football is yet to come in the NFL.
What do you think you need to do to get to the next level?
I feel like that's something coaches, just getting that NFL coaching, I feel like they'll be able to bring the best out of me, especially when you get a good organization, good DB coach, good other players around you, good DBs on the roster already. But just working on the little things, I've been continuing to work on my pad level and my back pedal, trusting my back pedal, and just some change of direction stuff.
Nick, I
It seems
think
like
there's no
versatility
shortage
is,
of
is
guys in
real.
the league that would
I'm
like a
sorry.
guy his size that can do the type of things that he can do, right?
Yeah, for sure. And if we appreciate you hopping on. Is there what's the one trait that differentiates yourself from the rest of the corners in this league? Like, what's the one thing you hang your hat on when a coach asks you, why should I make you my cornerback out of this draft class? What's your favorite thing about yourself coming into this draft?
Yeah, favorite thing that separates me, I believe, is my physicality. I feel like it shows up on tape, whether it's in screens or just, fitting in the run game. I think that is definitely what sets me apart from the other DBs in this class.
Yeah, because it is a really good group, and you're one of the names. I was telling Scott and George and the listeners that every time I put together a mock draft, as myself and Scott are Jet fans, and a lot of listeners are, you were always on the list for the top cornerback that I would grab. Whether it is in the second round. Is there any whether it's your agent or people you speak to, is there a sweet spot in this draft where you feel like you're going to be picked?
I've been hearing a lot of different things, so it's hard to tell. I've heard even late first, and I've heard just early to mid second. So I'm just trying to go into it with an open mind and not be set on, oh, I'm getting picked today, or oh, I'm getting picked at this number. Kind of just enjoy it, and I feel like that'll be even better when that phone rings.
That's for sure. What's on the schedule tonight? We don't want to keep you too long. We want to keep that phone line open for you, man. We're hoping some teams call you nice and early. But what's on the schedule for tonight? Anything? People coming over? You guys going out?
Yeah. So I'm not ready right now. I'm about to actually get ready after this. And I just got family coming over, and my agent, obviously.
Awesome. Well, hey, man, we wish you all luck here. Obviously, we're both of our teams, Colts and Jets, are. We both love to have you. So we'll see where you end up. But if any of you guys wanted to leave Ify off with any other questions or comments, we'll definitely let them head out and enjoy the night, because we are 30 minutes away right now from the start of round one, which is crazy. Kind of snuck up on us. But yeah, I wanted to wish you the best. Appreciate you hopping on, always being open to us here, and going to be rooting for you wherever you land, man.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you guys for having me.
If you want to echo that from Nick as well, I wish you the best of luck. And if you end up a Jet, listen, I do a daily Jets podcast, so you got to come on the show. We'll talk about football, but I will also recommend some awesome pizza for you, because if you're going to be a Jet or a Giant and you're in the area, that's one thing that New York and New Jersey has over everywhere else. George knows it. George knows that for a fact. He lives in Indiana, but he knows New York pizza. I know you're going to be on a strict diet at some point, but there'll be opportunities for you to cheat. So I'll give you some good pizza tips.
All right. I think we lost him.
I think we either lost him.
Pizza.
Yeah, I don't know if I lost him or he just didn't want to talk about pizza, which is weird, because usually guests. Oh, there he is. Okay. I thought I was taking it personally. I'm like, he doesn't want to hear about pizza.
I think he might be muted, or maybe
that's okay. Well, listen, I know he's got to go. He's got family coming. So, Ify, thank you so much for joining us. And again, good luck during the draft process. We hope you end up a Jet, because we really would love to see you help out the defensive backfield. Lord knows the Jets need it.
Yeah, so there got to be a connection. The beauty of doing virtual draft parties, right?
Right, for sure. But if he seems like a really good dude on top of